on this lovely late night. It's very late right now, but I'm up and your asses are up, and here we are. That's what it is. Usually, when I'm up this late, we got a lot of brothers and sisters from overseas that's in here, people from the UK especially. So, shout out to everybody over in the UK. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys are having a good night out there. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are having a phenomenal time out here. Few things we're going to touch on. We got a lot of folks coming in the room already. Good to see y'all in here. Much respect to you guys. By the way, if you are in the United States, don't forget we're having the FBA Expo in a couple of weeks in Dallas, so come on through. And also, if you're in LA, we're going to have a Juneteenth celebration at the Hidden History Museum, and you can go to the Hidden History Museum every day, as we're open 11 to 4 every day. But we're going to have a Juneteenth celebration on June 17th, and what we're going to do, we're going to screen the mini documentary that we did called Tariq Nasheed's Museum Life. So we're going to screen that mini documentary there. So you guys are going to want to come through and see that at the museum on June 17th. We're going to do the mini doc screening. We're going to have comics up. We're going to have food. It's going to be a nice vibe. It's going to be a real nice vibe. The hell is texting me? But anyway, but listen, a few things I want to touch on. The topic of tonight, talking about how words matter. The words that you use and the wording of everything is very important. The way you use words, it's very important. And our brother Neely Fuller teaches us about how words matter, the way you word things. The white supremacist usually gets us with words, then the violence and all the other stuff later. But they really keep us in check by knowing how to use words that are codified in their best interest. And then they use the words as weapons against us. So we have to understand that trick and learn how to codify our own words. So that's why our brother Neely Fuller has books like word guides and things like that to teach you how to use the right language when you're interacting with those in society and the dominant society. And that's very important. The way you use your words are very important because, again, words are a form of warfare. They can be used not just as a communication tool, but a form of warfare. For example, back in the 60s, when black people were fighting for equal rights and equal justice and all that stuff, the white supremacists would throw words out there, and the words sound good, but the words would disempower us and still empower them. So when we're saying, hey man, we want civil rights and equal rights, the white supremacist comes along and says, okay, we'll give you the opposite of segregation. We'll give you integration. We're like, yay, that works. That's perfectly fine. That works with us. But what is integration? All we're doing is integrating our resources with theirs and basically giving them our money. They're not integrating their resources with us. The integration went one way. We're not living among them in large numbers. So again, the words were used as weapons. Also, when we started saying, hey, we want things as black folks, we want jobs, housing opportunities for black folks. So they threw a trick word out there. They'll say, okay, look, we'll give it to minorities. And we're like, okay, we minorities, so we'll take it. And the white supremacists are doing the Birdman rub. Like, yep, we got them again. See, they use the words as weapons. So now lately we're learning how to codify our words and make sure that our words are correct. When we start asking and demanding certain things, we are now getting codified enough to use the right words. And now when we use the right words, we get more things done. We, for the most part, and I'm thankful that a lot of us have stopped using that minority stuff, because minority is an empty word. It doesn't mean anything. There's no minority camaraderie with us in any group. as we've seen, the white supremacists who shot up those people out there in Texas, he's Hispanic. He's Hispanic. He's a minority. He's a person of color. And they just revealed today this dude had all types of Nazi tattoos on him. He's a part of all types of white supremacist gangs. This dude is a full-fledged card-carrying white supremacist. And you still got black folks running around here talking about black and brown coalition. So we have to be woken up the hard way to the realities of a lot of stuff like this, which is good. We should be woken up. I like that these guys are being revealed as Nazi sympathizers and all. I like it. I like it because now this wakes black folks up. Black folks get out of that stupor, which is what we've been telling people for the longest. A lot of these people who are brown, they identify with white supremacy. That's the reality of it. That's the long and short of it. That's not being divisive. That's being observant. I want to know who I'm dealing with out here. So now that we're learning to not be manipulated by certain trick words or weasel words, we start getting more empowerment done. So we're learning how to be codified among the non-blacks in the dominant society. And now we have to still be codified with some of the black non-FBA people. We still have to be codified because there's a lot who will try to undermine us. See, we can't be on the kumbaya with everybody as far as that. Unfortunately, the whole Pan-African thing, everybody ain't on that. Most groups are for themselves, and there's nothing wrong with being for yourself first, meaning that you want to make sure that your group is prioritized and self-preserved. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. Now, there's a clip that I posted up on my page that's starting to go viral. What's up, CC Friedman? I see you there, sister. What you doing up this late? But there's a clip that I posted of this Caribbean chick. And now we're talking about reparations. And for a long time, people have been telling us what we ain't going to get as foundational Black Americans. They've been telling us, oh, shut up, nigga. Stop begging the white man, nigga. You know, y'all know what they say. The white supremacists were trying to shame us for a long time and telling us what we're not going to get. And the tether class was right there along with them. The white men were and women were like, oh, you guys deserve reparations. You're not going to get it. I didn't earn a slave, did. My family was from Ireland, dude. I'm Scottish and Norwegian. I didn't do it. Well, no, you brought your ass over here and you ate. So yes, your tax dollars, they're going to go into that reparations program. So we packed up the white supremacists. We got them straight. And now the tether class, they wanted to throw their monkey wrench in the game. You niggas need to work hard. You don't work, you lazy niggas. We've been hearing how we're lazy niggas, and they've been trying to undermine our reparations claim and discourage us. And we have reparations meetings. Remember a couple of years ago when they had the reparations hearings, them fake ass hearings with Candace Owens and what's that Puerto Rican dude's name? Coleman Hughes. Y'all remember him? Talking about we shouldn't get reparations as Black people. So they've been throwing tethers at us left and right to undermine us. But now that we're going to these meetings and literally fighting, and I mean physically fighting. I'm at these reparation task force meetings and hearings having to physically get down. I mean, we're literally fighting ops, trying to get the FBA family money out here, and we're pushing the envelope the right way. We're getting over all of these hurdles successfully, getting closer to the finish line. See, this is the farthest we've gone as far as reparations ever in the history of this country. This is the farthest we've ever gone, overcoming the hurdles, making sure the language is right, making sure everybody on these commission groups are on their P's and Q's. The minute they say something off the wall, we're on their bumper. Reverend Brown, whatever his name is up in the Bay, that dude, the NAACP dude who's on the reparations panel, when he got to Sambo splaining a few weeks ago, he got checked and got some act right. People are dead ass serious. We're letting folks know we'll ruin your political career if you get out here and try to fumble the ball with the language. We're making sure every word makes sense and it can't be remixed. Everybody's going through all the paperwork with a fine-tooth comb, which is a beautiful thing. We're all looking at these reparations documents and every sentence and every line. We're making sure that language is going to be copacetic. That thing better sound right. Anything that looks weaselly in there that can be remixed, hey, y'all got to get that out of here. And now we're getting the language right and we're pushing forward to the final straw. And we're getting numbers thrown around. So now we're talking numbers. See, the white supremacists, when they hear us talking about tangibles for Black people and numbers start coming up, that's when their antennas start rising. They're like, oh, they ain't smiling like they used to. And now the tether class, who's telling us what we ain't gonna get, and we need to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. And nigga, my grandparents came here with $2 in 1970, and you're telling us what we need to do and don't need to do. We ain't gonna get nothing and all that. So now that it's looking real good right now, these dollar amounts are being thrown out, see? And the tethers are seeing these dollar amounts. In California, they're talking about possibly up to $1 million per person. They're like, wait. Niggas, we all in this together. Black is black. The same boat who dropped me off, drop you niggas off to. Shut up. Don't want to hear that. Let's not start that. No. I don't want to hear none of that. And did y'all see the video of the Caribbean chick? Let me play the audio. Here they go trying to put the bid in. Y'all listen to this. Here they go. Hold on.
Talk about reparations. Let me tell you why I'm mad. Because not being Black American, but being Caribbean American, meaning my dad was born here, but his family was born in Haiti. My mother was born in Trinidad. We're still descendants of slaves.
See, we're not going to start that. Okay, we're not doing that. Don't y'all even try. We're not going to start doing that, people. Which we knew they were going to go there. We knew they were going to start going there with the bullshit. Don't y'all start that. We're not playing that game. Sit it down and just respect where we're going. Don't y'all try to pull that. Oh, descendant of slaves. I'm a descendant of slaves too, nigga. No. That's why I don't like using descendant of slaves. See, words matter. That's why I told y'all, watch these words. Even the term descendant of slaves, the Caribbeans will come in and pull one of them, what she just did. We were slaves. But, no, that's why foundational Black American. That stops all of that in its tracks right there. Foundational Black American. So that one you can't remix. You can't remix that at all. Because, yeah, there were slaves everywhere, but there's only one group who's foundational, who built a first world nation, and that is us, foundational Black Americans. We are the only group who built a first world nation from the ground up. Who's still around. That's us. We did that. We are a very unique lot. So now some of the tether classes, they're trying to slip in. They're trying to use words. These are This is a weapon that she's trying to do. They're trying to use words. Hey, how can we ease our way into the reparations now? Yeah, we mock these niggas, but now it looks like they about to go get something. So how can we latch on to it? Here they go. Let me play some more of this clip of this girl. Hold on.
Mother was born in Trinidad. We're still descendants of slaves. Anybody that is in the Caribbean, for the most part, specifically Haiti, let's give it up for Haiti, because if Haiti didn't run it up, if we wasn't doing the machete chopping and all of that, nobody else would have really felt let's do this. But
Okay, and that's another argument that I've heard before. See, now they're just throwing shit on the wall to see what sticks. See, this is them trying to finagle their way into saying, yeah, us Haitians, we made it possible for y'all to get free because of the Haitian Revolution. There's always been this little clumsy attempted tie-in. You understand? Where they want to tie the Haitian Revolution in with us somehow and how we benefited from it. And look, I did the movie about the Haitian Revolution, 1804. Phenomenal movie. People love it. They even teach the movie in the schools over there in Haiti. But let's be clear. We had our own resistance movements happening here around the same time. We had the Maroons in the Great Dismal Swamp, the Maroons down in Florida, at the same time, even before the Haitian Revolution. To be honest, we were doing our thing. We were doing our thing here. We were turning up in New York. We were turning up all over. We were getting it in. And the thing is, with the Haitian Revolution, let's be clear, when that went down, what happened was they kind of got shook over here, and the white supremacists started tightening the noose a little harder. They made slavery harder because of what was going down in Haiti, because they were so afraid. In fact, um, Denmark Vesey and those guys, one of the rumors was that when they rose up in South Carolina, a lot of them were going to take over and then go to Haiti or whatever. So they just started, when the Coons told on Denmark Vesey, they started slaughtering black people left and right and executed a lot of them. So the noose was actually hit on us tighter. So we didn't turn up because of Haiti. We were already turning up over here. But again, that's a tie-in that they want to cling on to. Okay, we helped y'all 200 years ago, so throw us a little something. You dig? That's what that narrative is. Yeah, we helped you back in the day, so let us hold something. Hold on. We play the rest. Hold on.
Machete chopping and all of that, nobody else would have really felt let's do it.
And by the way, the machete chopping brothers and sisters who was in Haiti, the Coon class turned on them. I don't want to get too deep into the Haitian history, but the Coon class, who was in love with white mommy and white daddy and missed them for getting slaughtered, the mulatto class turned on the darker class. It was a cluster flop out there in Haiti afterwards. The Coons were losing their minds out there, longing for white French mommy and white French daddy. That I might have to do a whole show about that, but I digress. She digressed too.
France ain't paying Haitian people because technically Haiti owes France for just wanting their freedom. The Brits ain't paying Trinidad either. So what about Caribbean Americans?
That sounds like a you problem, boo. What about you? What about you? No hate. That's a you problem. Go holler at France and go holler at Britain. How about that? People want us to do the battles for them. No. We're not. No. We're not doing that. No disrespect, but no. Y'all not going to do that. No. Because we got so many tethers who come over here and try to tell us what we ain't doing. And look, nigga, I am successful. I have more per capita wealth than you niggas. And, oh, okay. And then when we get something popping without you and you can't leech off of it, what about me, nigga? What about me? No, 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 no. Use your voodoo or something. No, don't do that. We're not going to do that. Don't respect what we got going. Just the thought of us foundational Black Americans getting something exclusive to us that's really owed, and then other people can't leech off of it. Y'all just act like that's just the worst thing ever. That we gonna get something you can't, if we can't leech off of it. Oh God, the world is over. The world is ending. No, 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 no. Take our lead, and you give the same energy to the folks who owe you money. That is Britain. That is France. That is Spain. Just take our lead, follow our lead, and you go get what's deserving to you. Y'all have CARICOM over there. CARICOM don't invite us. CARICOM leaves us out of the mix. And we are descendants of slaves. They're like, no, the FBA niggas ain't getting nothing over here. If we get anything, that's for Caribbeans. And the thing is, the head of CARICOM, the woman, remember I played the clip of her some years ago. She's over here talking about how come she can't get no reparations if we get it. She's over here trying to campaign for our reparations. I'm talking about the head of CARICOM. The entitlement from people is insane, man. We've let people eat off us for so long. The thought of us saying, okay, you know what, the kitchen is closed right now. You're going to have to go ahead and hunt your own food. What, nigga? What is this divisive, xenophobic bullshit? This is xenophobia. Us not carrying you is xenophobic. That's literally what they tell us. If we ain't carrying you, we're xenophobic. It ain't our job to carry you. It ain't our job. No disrespect. But when we got something going on that's exclusive and deserving to us, respect it just like we respect anything you got going on. Let's get some callers. We got a lot of folks in here in the middle of the night. We got a couple of hundred people in here. Let me holler at a couple of y'all to see what's on your mind. I see a lot of ladies in here. What y'all doing? Y'all doing OnlyFans videos? Y'all up this late. Y'all must be doing some stuff for your OnlyFans page. Well, y'all better go wash your hands, because I don't know where your fingers have been, and y'all touching the screen, you're going to smear the screen. So y'all get some hand wipes and get some of that bacteria off your goddamn phone, ma'am. All right, let's get some callers in here. Let's get some of y'all in here to talk to you. Let's get, who's this? Choco Mongo. What's up, Choco Mongo? Choco Mongo, we'll hop on. Choco, don't slow the game down, brother. While we're waiting on Choco, let's get Cornelius. Let's get Cornelius Hines. Cornelius?
Yeah, what's going on, Tariq, man? What's going
up,
on? How you
Cornelius?
doing, bro? Hey, man,
I'm good.
you've been doing a great job, man, on the reparations and everything. I've been following you for a little minute already, so you doing a really great job on that. You the
Appreciate
spear runner of it. You the spear runner of it, to be honest with you. But I have two things I want to say
Yes,
about
sir.
the 1.2 million. I think is a start. We should start
Yeah.
somewhere. But do you believe that in the future, you know, because I know we're gonna get reparations soon. So you think in the future it should be generational to the point where it should be laid down to our kids and our families for
Absolutely.
years to come?
Yes, indeed. Just like Native Americans, that money goes down generationally to their descendants and the whole shebang. So absolutely it should be.
Okay.
I'm with that 100%. But thank you so much. Let me get some more calls in here. Let's get let's get FBA Empress. I remember you from the other day. Hop on, dear. FBA Empress. All right. What's up, FBA Empress?
So, hi, Tariq. How are you? So I just wanted, thank you. I just wanted to be like, I think that it's weird that people think that us getting reparations is some kind of come up. It's so crazy. I'm like, we were almost genocided. It's not a lottery. You know what I mean? Like, this is repair to something that they did. Like, it ain't no come up. Why are you mad and jealous? It's a moral question first. You know what I mean?
Right. And you know what's funny? There was a white dude who tweeted something earlier today. He was like, "Oh God, if you're a white person or non-black, just be prepared to leave California." They're talking like it's just Armageddon. They're losing their minds, and and thankfully we're not afraid, because I've heard some niggas, "Oh, these white people, they gonna get so mad if we have to get a check." What they gonna do that they're not doing already? You see? What are they going to do that they're not already doing? They're already terrorizing us. So that bullshit ain't scaring us no more. If we're walking around broke and we're getting lynched, broke. We got homeless black folks out here getting lynched. Like our brother Jordan Neely in New York. He's homeless. That brother didn't have a pot to piss in and got lynched. So we're like, yeah, we might as well go for ours. We might as well go for the fucking gusto. We get lynched anyway. So this guy was like, "Why my dog scratching on the door like a fucking zombie? Do you hear my dogs?" Hold on. Let me let my dogs in real quick. They scratching on the damn door. All right. Hold on one second. Oh, man. But the guy in California was out here in California talking about, yeah, if reparations go through in California, just be prepared to leave. You know, reparations, it's gonna bankrupt. That's going to bankrupt California. No, it's not. They're talking all of this death and destruction. No, reparations to us, not only will it not bankrupt the state, it's going to stimulate the economy. It's actually going to be good. It's actually going to be good for the economy, because these folks, man, we give money to illegal immigrants and to the Ukraine and all of that stuff. That didn't bankrupt us. We gave billions of dollars to foreigners. That didn't bankrupt us. The reparations, that's going to be circulated among the people in the state. The money is going to stay in state. So the money is going to be circulated and compounded and aggregated, and it's going to build up, and it's going to generate more wealth and more jobs and more opportunities. So that's going to be a good thing to stimulate the economy here. It's not going to, the last thing it's going to do is bankrupt it. It's not going to bankrupt anything. And what a lot of people are worried about is people trying to then move to the state of California when the reparations pop off. And they already got that cleaned up, because the payments are going to be contingent upon how long you've lived in California, which is good. So we're making sure a lot of stuff is taken care of the right way with the reparations. Let's get Win. Let's get Win in here. Then we'll get Wesley, and then we'll get Star Win. All right. So let's get Wing. I think that's your name. Wing.
Yeah. About your point. It's definitely going to stimulate the economy. Because the thing we have to understand is, let's say I'm FBA. Let's say I get a reparations and I start a video game studio. I'm gonna hire. I'm not gonna hire all black people, of course. I'm gonna have designers from all over. So I don't know where people are thinking that we're gonna magically put this money in Africa or something. It's gonna stay in the United States, and it's gonna stimulate the economy. And that's all I gotta say.
Very good point. Yeah, because real talk, a lot of time, we hire other people. We'll hire outside people who might not be black. At the museum, sometimes when I can't find a black painter, we'll get some Russian guys to come paint. Sometimes I might get some Asian people to come clean. I might get some Hispanic people to come paint. Usually we get brothers in the community, but a lot of times when they are busy, we have our backup guys. So, it stimulates the economy in general. Us getting our paper, that's going to stimulate the economy. And we're not foreign entities. We're not going to have that money going out of the country, or even out of the state for that matter. So let's get Scammy Sosa.
What's up, brother? Peace and peace, power, and reparations, my brother.
My brother, how are you, sir?
I'm fine today, bro. This in here. Just want to thank you for those kind words you said up there on that at that reparations task force. Nobody stood up for us the way that you did. You know, our ancestors built this country, and we should definitely be compensated for it.
Okay, my man. All right, where you from, Sammy?
I'm from Maryland.
Maryland, my
DMV.
man. My brother. All right, Maryland, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's get Wesley. Wesley, hop on.
Good morning, Tariq.
What's up, Wesley? How are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, Wesley, I hear an accent. What part of Africa are you from?
I'm from South Africa.
South Africa. Are you in South Africa now? Or are you over here in the States?
I'm currently living in South Africa.
Oh, cool. Okay, what's on your mind, Wes?
I just have a couple of questions to ask you. The first question I want to ask you is that the title of this space is Words Matter, right? And I remember I once saw an interview on YouTube where you went to, I think, Rock Newman, and then you said that Elon Musk is an African American. That's confusing to me because we consider Caucasian people to be Caucasian people, white people consider them to be Caucasian. So how is Elon Musk an African American?
Oh, he said that, and I've heard other people from Africa say that. Technically, Elon Musk was born in Africa, and then he became an American. So technically, he is an African American because they don't really. You see, words matter. Technically, he is African American, just like Charlize.
No, he's not. He's not, because African is a race. Caucasian is a race. They are Caucasians and we are Africans. How can these people be us when they are the same people who are actually responsible for our genocide? It doesn't make sense.
And these are the words that they use. They use these words. So this is why we have
that's why we have to correct them. We have to tell them that no, you are not African American if you're white and you were born in Africa. You were actually a Caucasian person. And then when you relocate to America, you become a Caucasian American.
Mm-hmm. And
the reason why it's important to have these conversations.
But I'm saying technically, he can say he's African American. He can say he's African. You know, African.
But that's unfair.
Where you're born. That it's a continent. No, hold on. Africa is a geographical continent, so it's not just. It's a geographical continent. An elephant is African. Is an African elephant. There's an African elephant and an Asian elephant. But, you know what I'm saying?
Africa is a race of people. It's actually a race of people. That's what an African is. Because you actually have black people, African people who live in the Caucasus Mountains. Does that mean they're Caucasian?
Some can say yes, actually. Yeah. That's why you have there's some black folks that were up there in the Russia area, the black Russians. So you got some black people who are often pockets of Russia, and all of these people who are technically Russian. They're black people, but they're technically Russian. Pushkin.
But Russian nationality, not a race.
Know that, but I'm saying one of the greatest Russian poets who created the modern Russian language is black. Pushkin. Pushkin was black. You understand? He wouldn't be considered a Russian today, but technically he is a Russian, and he codified the modern Russian culture. So words matter. The words matter. So this is why us over here, when you say American, well, are we American? Because white people are American. A lot of people are American. Are we just black? Well, there's a lot of people who are black. Well, what makes us different from other black people and other white Americans? Well, we're foundational black Americans. So that locks that up and sews it up. So that's why words matter. So that goes to the point of words mattering. But go ahead.
But here in Africa, we consider white people, whether they are born here or whether they're born outside of this continent, we consider them Europeans, and then we also consider them Caucasians. We do not consider them to be African, because it's unfair for them to be African, because that's almost like they're colonizing our identity now. First, they took the land. Now they're taking the identity that belongs to us. And it's also going to make it very difficult for continental Africans who want to get reparations from these colonizers. If white people become Africans, that means they're also going to get our benefits, which is unfair for us.
Mm-hmm. And that's why y'all have to check them over there with that. Y'all got to check them with that, because a lot of times y'all let them in them circles over there, and a lot of folks be letting them be leaders of tribes. Y'all adopt them into those tribes. So in not just South
That's
Africa,
propaganda.
in West Africa and other places. Dude, I've seen some stuff over in Kenya where they treat the white people like Jesus over there. So that whole thing of worshiping them and letting them into those tribal circles and letting them infiltrate, that's a problem. So that has to be stopped over there. That's why the brothers and sisters over there got to be more codified with each other, especially in South Africa, man. All those different tribal groups over there and the small minority of white supremacists running everything. So y'all got to get on code heavy there. And I got a lot of love for some of the brothers and sisters in South Africa. They treated me very well over there. And it's a beautiful place, but I would like to see my brothers get way codified. How is Malema? How's everything going with Julius Malema over there?
I actually think that guy's a con man.
Why
That's what I think.
Why is that? Why?
Because he, he lives in a white neighborhood, sends his children to a white school. He gets donations from whites. I mean, that's a con artist to me. How can he become a revolutionary, but he's taking all these funds from white people? He talks revolutionary talk, but he's not. But I don't believe that he is a revolutionary. And personally speaking, from my perspective, I don't participate. I don't believe in democracy. I don't vote. I don't support any political parties because none of them are actually talking about what you're talking about, which is reparations, which is economic justice. That's what we need. But there's not a single political party in this country or in Africa that is actually advocating for reparations. So for me, I tend to tune out when it comes to politics. I don't participate at all.
There you go. All right, my man. All right, man. Well, Mr. Wesley, I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you so much, bro.